Hey guys, so bit of an alternative intro or a pre-intro or an intro to the intro maybe. Having now recorded both parts of what would have been one video, I realised that I would be wise to split them into two. So this first video is going to be the licensed bars, and the next video will be the bring back my bars and time limited offers. So any references to coming back for the next part in the video, please ignore that and enjoy this video. Hey guys, welcome back, and I will split this video. I will upload it in one, but just I have so many bloody bars of wax here that I'm having to try and sort them out into smaller chunks to record this. So I do apologise, but it's the only way I can cope. So I haven't actually counted how many are here in total, but there is a lot. Now I've put them all in one place, I realise that there are actually a lot more than I realised. I think because in my head I see them on my bookcase or I see them in the cupboard. I haven't actually seen them all in one place. So yes, I will actually count them up and put somewhere here how many bars in total we are talking. I also realised that I have done a wax stash on current catalogue bars, so there will be some duplicates, so I would say ignore that one. I'm now doing the next two. This one is licensed and ones that I know were TLOs, and then the next one I do will be basically everything else, so stuff that's currently available, stuff that's going to be coming back, and stuff that has discontinued previously and isn't coming back, just because that's the only way I can really do it. Having only been a consultant for now 6 months, I don't know where some of them fit, whether some of the ones I have were TLOs from collections. So I thought it's just easier to break it down into these two sections that I know. So, yeah, let's get started, I suppose. Some in both sections are in my club. So ones that are in my club, I will say. Just, yeah. So let's crack on with it before I have a nervous breakdown. So, actually, I will start this one with ones that are in the current catalogue and, spoiler alert, remain in the next catalogue as well. So we have a bar of Marvel 9 Realms. This is a really nice one. It's blue tea, lavender lightning and lime, I think, lime zest maybe. Really like this one. I have it in the Scentsy pods as well. And when I went away a few weeks ago, I took my Scentsy Go with the pod and it just filled the hotel room gorgeously. Then we have a bar of Mickey Mouse and Friends. So this is a really nice citrusy one, but not too in your face. Then we have Disney Mickey Mouse Oh Boy and a bar of Totally Mini. So they are all currently available as a standard catalogue item. No, sorry, I just thought I have 108 of wood, which I don't because I finished it off. So then on to ones that currently are TLOs but are still available. We have, so I'm just, my brain is jumping all over the place now. So I have 2 bars of The Force Dark Side. I have have warmed 1 cube. This reminded me of Ginger Spice, which was, I think, was last December scent of the month, or February's scent of the month, I think. It's really nice. I do like this one. Not club worthy. I have 2 bars and that's absolutely fine. I thought I had 3 bars. No, 2 bars. I suspect, being Star Wars, that Scentsy will probably re-release it annually. Honestly, if they don't re-release this one, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Then we have 2 bars of the Force, the light side. So again, this was nice. Oops, throwing the wax around. This one to me it's a lot fresher and I think it's stronger. Have warmed them together. Actually, I warmed, I think it was the Force dark side, and then I added this to it. Don't think I've warmed this one on its own, but this one does seem a lot stronger than the dark side. Again, have 2 bars. If it comes back, I will pick some more up next year. If not, I'm not worried about it. But those 2 are currently still available. Then actually we have 2 bars of Mandalorian Era of Adventure, and this one I picked the first bar up in, I think, when was it? It might have been February. I think this is, no, I think it's before then, because this was my 2nd bar. I absolutely love this one. Out of all 3, this one is in my club, and I did contemplate taking it out of my club and just grabbing a few more bars. However, out of all of them, if this didn't come back next May, I would be absolutely gutted. So this is in my club, it's staying in my club, and I think it will stay in my club pretty much forever. This one is just so different. I say it's different. To me, it was slightly similar to another one which I will do next, but for me this one was the best. So there's 2 bars of that, and I will be having another bar next month. And the one that to me was what it wasn't too dissimilar to was Fearless by Nature from Frozen 2 collection. I didn't actually get to try the whole collection because when I found it, I think the collection had already sold out. So this just went in my club. I did have 2 bars of it. I've only actually warmed 1 cube. It's nice. For me, Era of Adventure was the nicer of the 2, and as I've said before, my club easily gets out of hand. So if there's 2 scents that are similar, I try and decide which of the 2 I prefer, and then I take the less preferable one out. So yeah, this one was really nice, but it wasn't a keeper. Then we have 2 bars of Jack's Obsession. This is another one that I did really like. It's quite fresh and minty. It was in my club. Well, I say it's minty. It's got apple, cinnamon and mint maybe. It's kind of got that baked apple with a hint of mintiness. But I really like this one. It was in my club when I was trying to thin my club out. This came out because I thought, being a Halloween-esque wax, there's a good chance Scentsy may re-release it this year. If they do, it won't go back to my club. I would probably just pick up another 3 bars or 6 bars if they release Halloween Town as well. So then we have 2 bars of Monstropolis, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is another one which I think will stay in my club forever and a day. just, it's so fresh and fruity, and I just absolutely love it. Then we have a bar of Disney's Lady and the Tramp Faithful Friends. Now this one for me was a bit of a dud. It performed well, I just wasn't keen on the scent. I don't know, it's berries and something, but for me I don't know. It's quite strong, I'm just not keen on the scent. I don't dislike it, but for me it's just something and nothing. So no, I've had it since May. I've warmed 1 cube. Maybe it would grow on me, because I have had some like Wassel Wonderland and Blood Orange Spice, which on first warm I really did not like. On subsequent warms it got better. This one, I don't know, definitely 1 bar was enough. I think I will make it my mission to finish this bar off by the end of the month, by the end of the year, which sounds a lot. 7 cubes in 5 months. I might give myself like 3 months to finish it off. Then we have the Little Mermaid, Kiss the Girl. Now I know Jade absolutely loved this one, and again it's quite strong, but there's just something about it that doesn't do it for me. I did add it to my Scentsy club for Jade, because it was one of the ones that sold out so quickly. It was kind of like just shoved in my club and then it's there. Personally, I don't think I would have another bar. If she decided 1 month that, or 1 quarter, that she didn't want it, but only that month or that quarter, I probably would have. I would be like, yeah, that's fine, I'll just keep it myself. But I wouldn't go out of my way. And if at any point she's like, I've had enough now, then it wouldn't be lost coming out of my club. Then we have, let's see, we have Angel Experiment 624. Now, I don't know, this one's quite nice. I added it to my club purely because, did I add this one to my club? Was this one of the ones that sold out pretty much straight away? I think it was. No, March. I didn't have a Scentsy club in March. This one, yeah. So this was a bar that I did pick up before it sold out. I had this and Stitch Experiment 626. I had high hopes because everyone raved about it, but for me it just didn't perform very well. It's a nice scent. It's goji berry, vanilla and something else, I think. But for me it just didn't perform very well. It wasn't very strong, whether that was in a small room or large room, which obviously if it doesn't perform in a small room it's not going to in a large room. But sometimes just being a different warmer in a different location can completely change it. Then we had Stitch Experiment 626, which I did really like. I added it to my club and had another bar. And then I thought, it's nice, but not club worthy, so that did then come out. So I have 2 bars of that. Then I have 2 bars of Dumbo Circus Parade. So this was one that I did put in my club and then took back out. Sometimes I wish I hadn't taken it out because it's a really nice light citrusy fragrance. But other times I'm like, no, be sensible, your club's out of control, something has to give, and Dumbo went. So I have 2 bars of that. Then I have 2 bars of Moana Spirit of Motunui. Now this one is one that is in my club and is staying in my club certainly for a while yet. It's a really beautiful like tropical fruit scent. There's watermelon, I think dewy greens and something else. It's one that's really nice and summery, and now the weather's getting warmer I can see myself warming that more. Then one that is currently still available is Disney and Pixar Cars Radiator Springs, and this one is, I think it's cherry, grapefruit and lemon. And I do really like this one. I have actually put this one in my club. I warmed it in the dining room, I think it was yesterday, all day yesterday, and pretty much up until lunchtime today. Was it yesterday? Might have been Wednesday. I think it was all day Wednesday, all day yesterday and part of today. So this one did perform really well. Really nice fragrance. So that's in my club. Then one that is also still available at the moment is Beauty and the Beast's The Last Petal. Now this one did disappoint me on paper. I think it's pink grapefruit, bergamot and flower petals. And on paper I was like, oh, that's amazing. And it is a very nice fragrance. I do like the fragrance. I don't like the performance. I had it in the bubbled blue ombre there, and I could probably smell it a couple of hours, and then it just seemed to fade really quickly. And as I said before, this room is about 8 foot by 7 foot, so not a massive room. And yeah, it just, no, it just doesn't perform very well. Then another one is Disney True Love Awaits, and this one again, I wasn't keen on it. To me it's a very synthetic floral scent, and I just think there were far nicer fragrances out there. Performed okay. So I think that one and Faithful Friends, I'm going to make a conscious effort to try and work through those two, purely just to kind of make room for more bars incoming. Then I have 2 bars of Just One Bite from the Disney Villains collection. So I did add these to my Scentsy club and then took them out. I wish I'd grabbed a few packs of the Disney Villains collection when they were in the clearance section a few weeks ago. I didn't and regretted it. But I don't have any bars of it here. Ursula, Poor Unfortunate Souls has gone back into my club. It's not a fantastic performer, but I do really like the fragrance, and since I first had it, I've now got a few different warmers. At the time I wasn't working in this room, so I thought I would give it another go because I do really like the fragrance. But this one is really nice. It reminds me very much of a baked apple. It's kind of like apple, I think the scent notes are apple, black molasses and cinnamon maybe. Definitely get like a sweet apple cinnamon vibe from it. So 2 bars of that, and then I have 2 bars of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Again, I do like this one. It's not unpleasant, but it's not my favourite, so it didn't stay in my club. And maybe if they re-release it next year, I might pick up a triple pack if they do the collection as they have done last year and this year. So that's those, and that is the end of my licensed bars. I do have a veritable shed load of Tialo bars, which I will stop this recording now, move the licensed bars out of the way, and come back for the next instalment.